Welcome to Gaming Fin, your channel for everything related to the gaming industry and to financial markets. What a week, guys. What a week. So it's Sunday in my country, and we're going to talk about my portfolio, my gaming portfolio, of course. So I have another stock portfolio, so don't think that I'm just invested in gaming companies, but about my gaming industry stock portfolio, which is now at around about $83,883, and we're still down 8,413, but we're not down if we would now calculate Activision Blizzard trade I had and of some other companies that have been acquired by bigger fishes. So overall, actually on Friday we closed not so bad with $862, and I can also show you, my friends, also want to show you the week. So this is the week, so we can check out also the week for the different stocks that we have. I think that's always a bit more it's more interesting to see actually the trend. So now I got it. So Mr. Orange learned to speak. So then, of course, my friends, we can also check out, as always, some of those charts, because I think there's also a lot to see with 11-bit studios, with Ubisoft that we have here, for example. So Ubisoft actually went up almost 6% again on Friday. So I didn't upload a video on Ubisoft since quite some time. And my plan, my friends, was actually to upload a video about CI Games here, CI Games, because they are laying down their strategy. So I'm giving you just some basic information about this later. But the thing is, I wanted to make an in-depth video also, listening to this to the state of play. Oops, this went a bit too far. Also listen to the earnings call with you together. All right, grab something to drink, get a beer. Let's talk about my portfolio, where we are right now. So overall, the market is quite good. You can see this with Microsoft. So I count Microsoft as a gaming company. Then I should probably also count my Intel stocks. So I never had my Nvidia stocks in my gaming portfolio, but Microsoft for now I count it in. So if I would take it out, then probably the negative return on my portfolio would of course be worse, but I count them in at the moment. So, I mean, it's a $21,000 position, so it's also one quarter of the portfolio, and this makes sense that you have a company like Microsoft taking a lot of space in your portfolio. Just imagine you have an ETF from the gaming industry, then you would have also companies like Microsoft being being the heavyweights in the ETF. So CD Projekt here also like $12,000 roundabout. So finally my CD Projekt position is up. I have different CD Projekt positions. So I bought at one point the ADR, but that's the part of the CD Projekt position that is negative now. And then I was averaging down nicely. On the way down, I was averaging down, guys, because everyone was saying Cyberpunk 2077 is so bad. CD Projekt is going bankrupt. The world is ending. So, and what did I do? I averaged down. So was it a good idea? I mean, I'm up now, but in comparison actually to the money involved, I should have made more money. So probably I should have invested just in an ETF. So it's always what I say. So this is only for information, entertainment purpose only. I'm not a financial advisor, my friend. So probably the best thing for each young investor, old investor, middle-aged investor is to just buy in MSCI World ETF, probably. So, and doing all this stuff here now doesn't make sense. So probably in the end you're not really winning. So, but that's the reality. So, but on the other hand, so I like this. I like investing too much, and I like to own those gaming companies too much. That's probably my issue here. So guys, Ubisoft. So I bought more Ubisoft. Now I have 615 shares of Ubisoft. So I bought actually last week over 200 shares. I think I should, but there are 220 shares more, as you can see. So invested like around about 2,000 euros more into Ubisoft. So I have an average price in Ubisoft now of under $20. That's good to see. Minus 46%, still down, so not so good. And yeah, I mean, I talk too much about Ubisoft, so I'm a little bit more positive than the majority of people right now. But I'm not here to convince anyone about Ubisoft, about the future of Ubisoft. So I'm definitely not doing this. I'm looking at this ice cold from an investor point of view. It's a company I think is not going to die, and therefore I'll like to continue investing into it. So very simple, guys. Then Take-Two is now number 4, and Polyp, which is Focus Entertainment, is now unfortunately down again a little bit. So I was so happy they were for the first time in the plus since very long time. And yeah, and Friday they closed like almost 6% up, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and then Frontier is up again 30%. Square Enix is down. If you follow also other accounts on X with regard to the gaming industry, then you know that the Japanese gaming companies are down. Though they had some news with their central bank. Then Embracer Group still down 45%. So wow, I don't expect anything positive from Embracer anymore. I don't even want to talk about the stock anymore. So I hope Ubisoft is not going to become a stock like this. Tencent, yeah, Chinese companies coming back, guys. So it didn't average down a lot in Tencent, so therefore still down. I should have probably bought more when they were in the 20s, but I didn't. So, but I'm not so fancy actually to own Chinese companies, to be honest. CI Games, so probably also selling Tencent at one point. CI Games. So this is the company I just talked about. That's pretty cool. So CI Games 15% down now on my side. I bought a little bit more some weeks ago. So it's around about around about 1,600 euro position. Digital Bros, unfortunately 5% on Friday down, so we can look at the weekly quickly. So, and then here Corsair 5% up, good to see, still too much down. Unity a little bit up. Bigben is now around about 190. Nacon is under the €1, 0.88. Remedy 16.9. So still thinking about buying more Remedy at one point. Capcom is now 40% up, which pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Team 17 positive. Digital Pros 13, I said. Nintendo, my Nintendo position is up. So actually I wanted to have Nintendo to go down because I wanted to buy a little bit more. So Nexon, Nintendo, and 11-bit is 11-bit is now minus 22% for me. So very small position, under 500 euros. So that's maybe important to say that this is not a big position for Mr. And so also Starward Industries is now a position of, let's see, in euros. We'll have to count always. So yeah, $200. So therefore, I'm wondering if I should buy a little bit more Starward Industries. So just imagine they bring another game, and then the stock has some good chances to come back a bit. So we cannot just look at the price of the stock itself. You have to look at the market cap, at the PE ratios, if they have a positive earning, obviously. So all of those numbers are important. But if you follow my channel, you know that I make in-depth analysis of those companies. So DontNod Entertainment is now my second smallest position, which is now minus 76% down. So it's now under 100 euros. So you think I should buy more? I don't know. Probably I shouldn't buy more. So probably it's probably they're never coming back. So I made a video about this. So where I said, so very risky, high risk. So on the week, my friends, I'm down in Ubisoft -8%, on 11-bit -24%. So this last week, this was all about Ubisoft and 11-bit. Remedy stable on the week. CI Games up on the week. So CI Games are more positive. So I wait where they go tomorrow. So that's very important for me. So this is CI Games, the first quarter 24 results, strategy update and product roadmap. So therefore, I'm waiting really for tomorrow. So very quickly, the financials, growth in revenue. So lots of Fallen accounted 72% in total revenue in the first quarter. Obviously, sales margin mainly impacted by amortization. Selling costs were lower. But net profit 4.6 net margin. So net revenue from sales. So obviously it's all about Lords of Fallen, but they have some new games in the store, and they have something that I don't like. It looks like they're going to go Epic exclusive, probably with the next Lord of the Fallen game, but we can discuss this more in detail. So yeah, the release of Lord of the Fallen, big event. Obviously, the question is here, the other games that are coming. The question is, can they pull it off with more games, or are they going to be the one-trick pony that our good old CD Projekt was at one point? So then Playtika up a little bit. So Playtika came back nicely. Digital Pros, I said it already, minus almost 10%, sad to see. Nacon a bit up, Paradox on the week. This is now the weekly, everything on the week. Capcom up on the week, CD Projekt down on the week. Focus, so Focus and the home entertainment is, Focus. What's the other name? I always forget the name of the rebranded company, so I call it Focus. Frontier, Embracer, DontNod on the week, my friends, minus 20%. Yeah, the numbers were not good. Outlook not good. So I don't see it that I buy more. I really don't see it. Would I short the stock? Nah, that's not a stock you can short. I think the volume of DontNod Entertainment is so low that you cannot even you find no one that gives you the shares to short sell the stock. So most probably Starbreeze, hey, you're back, guys. So, but yeah, Swedish gaming companies had a bad year. Polish gaming companies have a bad year. So Bloober is a real puzzle for me now. It's a real puzzle for me. So Bloober is bringing out the new Silent Hill 2. I think it's Silent Hill 2 or Silent Hill Remake. And the preview copies are going out next week, what I read on X, so if I'm not mistaken. And there's a big risk that Bloober, which went really nicely up on was going up on the trend to the new Silent Hill game, could have the same fate. So sell event situation. Hey, no financial advice, guys. So please. I'm just saying this. It's very important. So, all right. So let's look at some charts. Here we have CI Games. So CI Games. The question is, can we really break out here again, or is tomorrow we will see. So therefore tomorrow very important day. So if we can, I think it's not excluded that we fall actually tomorrow, but yeah, it can go up, it can go down. So this is how it goes with stocks in general. So however, a lot of consolidation here, but if the market thinks, or some big investors who are now invested in CI Games think like, yeah, they cannot pull it off now in the next 1-2 years, then the stock is dropping quickly under the 1 zloty. So really not excluding this, guys. I mean, look where the stock is coming from. So the 1 zloty is also absolutely possible. Market cap is already super small. PE ratio 18.41, so that's high. And if we look at the numbers, yeah, the revenue, you have the net income. So numbers are okay, but when is the next game coming that they're going to sell? Playtika, just have 1 year chart. coming nicely back, almost 20% from the lows. And you can see here also some sort of consolidation. So it's Playtika, I think an Israeli company, and in the Nasdaq in the US. So dividend yield 5%, no way. So $3 billion market cap. So wow. So they make mobile games, so casino games, still have a big amount of employees. Nevada, Henderson in Nevada. So I could imagine actually here we see some consolidation. So consolidation takes some time. You see, this is now a 9-month consolidation. And if you invest in 2023, you would be like also saying, wow, finally I get in the plus again if you were not averaging down. So if you like a stock, averaging down makes sense. If you don't like a stock, maybe it's better to sell. Don't do what I do, because I really have to find out how I get myself to sell stocks before I lose all the money. Obviously. So therefore never listen to a guy like me. So Digital Bros have now a market cap of 118 million, my friends. So if you click on Google Finance, you see still net income positive, but revenue going down, 305 people. Oh my God. Assetto Corsa, we need more Assetto Corsa games. And a new Control game, for example. So Digital Bros, good question. Could be here an interesting line, that upside line that is in the making. So therefore, I would look now if we for the third time we go now up again. So have a resistance line here, so support line, whatever you want to call it, and then consolidation is possible. Nacon, so wow, don't need to talk a lot about Nacon. I mean, it looks terrible. I mean, this is Nacon on 1 month, fine, but Nacon on 6 months looks terrible. So under 90 million market cap right now. So Nacon, big problem with this new test drive game. So it's got so much negativity, not good. Remedy is something I don't get my head around. Remedy, this stock, look, it's really consolidating. Here. But I mean, seeing what happened with 11-bit, I could just imagine the Remedy, I mean, if they get this one negative message or this one negative event, hey, why wouldn't they go down to 10 euros? I mean, 220 million, fine, but it's still a small company. So gaming companies are so risky, guys. So why am I even investing in those? Therefore, guys, always make sure that you diversify. So with investing in gaming companies, we take a lot of risks. So I see upside when the market is if in the overall macroeconomy is getting better. I see a lot of upside. But hey, probably it's better just to buy this ETF. Saying it again. So therefore, no financial advice. So Paradox coming back from the low. It looks like we have we created here some sort of support line. And yeah, so if it goes now back to 300 krona, wow, this would be amazing. Or if it even goes back to 200 krona, would be amazing. Square Enix coming from a sideways trading. So Square Enix doesn't look like the company actually you're going to get rich in the coming month. Doesn't look like they by themselves they would now trade massively to the upside. So they trade actually a lot to the sideways. So here I would even think like the probability for upside is actually not so high. Bigben, this is one of those companies where I'm just asking myself, so how low can they go? I mean, is this the lowest? Yeah, it's the lowest, guys. I think this is the lowest they have ever been. Wow, P ratio 1.69, 34.79 million market cap. So this is the lowest. This doesn't look good. It looks like Mr. Orange is losing his money on this one. So, I mean, I looked into the details of Bigben Interactive. I really wanted to know more. So, very, very difficult, guys. So check out my video that I made for this. Yeah, Nintendo. it's low now. Fine, Japanese companies down. Low now, but if the new Switch is coming, if they continue with their games and with their brands and their IPs and don't go all crazy, then I have the impression, my friends, Nintendo has a good future still in front of it. Because they were just stopped by the 2007 financial crisis. Of course, if a financial crisis comes, the company can be stopped again. So I wouldn't buy now here. However, I would make an order at 6,200 Japanese yen. I think that's way more smart to do it like this if you want to get into Nintendo and you're not in yet. So, but don't do it because I said Capcom is the other extreme. So probably people were waiting always for Capcom to come back. But Capcom just goes up. So for trading like 15 years more or less sideways, 20 years sideways, and then at one point, you have to imagine this, at one point in 2017 goes like 900% up. Doesn't look healthy for the long term. So CD Projekt, here's the chart. That chart, how does the chart looks? Yeah, guys, look at this line. Look at this line, and this red little candle touched the line and went up again. So, and everyone that makes fun of technical analysis says technical analysis doesn't make sense. Well, in investing, where a lot of traders are, technical analysis sometimes makes sense. So we have to be over this Fibonacci retracement for a bit longer than we have been now. So I see a possibility that we go back to the 150. So definitely not exclude this. When is the next game coming? I mean, just announcements. If we get a real Witcher announcement and everyone is super thrilled, all right, then I see maybe that they continue. But also, if we see the Witcher gameplay or some more real game footage, otherwise, so could go back to 160, 140, but then I would say it's for me personally, I would put an order here to buy some more, even that I have already enough, but I'm not selling right now, so this is definitely something I'm not planning. Even if I'm in the positive or was in the positive, I will not be selling right now. So I think CD Projekt is a long-term hold for me. SNAIL, oh my god, SNAIL is just falling since, I mean, it's a market cap under 30 million right now. Yeah, that's impossible. This company has been founded 2009. Come on. Yeah, well, this was probably not the smartest purchase because when they went to the market, they're just dropping. Don't have so many IPs, don't have so many games. Yeah, very small position. So just if you make a basket of stocks like that, market cap 150 million, then maximum 200-300 euros, dollars. So depending how much money you have, of course. Frontier, yeah, I mean, they're in the positive for me now. They have been really destroyed since 2021, since the bubble bursted in the gaming industry. So guys, we have to keep in mind the bubble in the gaming industry bursted. We had a bubble. We had a gaming industry crash. Still people lose their jobs. Still companies have to understand that some policies are not really helpful, like Ubisoft, but also other companies. So there was a bubble. And bubbles exist, so that's how it goes. So yeah, Embracer. So I mean, since the announcements of Embracer that they're splitting into 3 different companies, honestly, there's nothing to expect actually since this. So I don't even expect that Embracer would go over this Fibonacci retracement 37.8. So probably accelerating here between the 30 and the 16, 17. So should stay overall in the plus, if not something really terrible happens. But hey, it's Embracer, you can never exclude this. Don't know, it's so sad. It's so sad, guys. I mean, I made an extra video about this, but the chart is the saddest thing that I've ever seen. Team 17 looks like they found themselves again, consolidating here around the 200, 250 line, very good. So everything between 200 and 800 was bubble territory. So probably around the 200 line seems to be logical for a 386 million pound market cap. Team 70, good company. I like it. But don't expect they go up like crazy now in the next time. Starward Industries. Let's see. The question with Starward Industries, this is now in euros. Can they go lower? Can they go lower? That's really the question you have to ask yourself. Or is it now at the point where it's so low, 3 employees? At the point where Starward Industries is so low that now it's simply not going lower. So everyone that wanted to sell sold. Now is no way that anyone else is selling. So then there's an opportunity when the next game is going. Pull Up Entertainment is Focus Entertainment now. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Saber Interactive really made it with Space Marine too. This is incredible. So I always told you, I like Focus Entertainment. I like the company. It was a conviction investment for me. And then obviously I had been confronted with the reality, lost a lot of money. Now I'm back in the plus. But this is one of those companies where I'm happy I bought a bit more. But I expect them actually to go back here in the 20 to 25 euro range, and then actually to stay there or even coming back a little bit. So I don't see here that they are going like maximum 38. No way. We're not going to the 50 euros so quickly. Therefore, the debt level is not good. That level is really not good. But yeah, so should be happy right now. We should be happy right now. Yeah, this is Bloober. And honestly, and this is no financial advice, guys, I say it again, I think about selling actually my Bloober shares, because when Silent Hill comes out, and I think a lot of people will be disappointed. Bloober makes cool horror games. I really like them. The Medium, Blair Witch Project, all those games, cool horror games. But the gamers are so ungrateful. They're so angry. They're going to hate on this game like crazy, my friends. They're going to hate so much on this game, and I see it already coming. So we're dropping to the 15 slotties. Okay, funny name for money. So is there anyone from Poland here? Don't you think it's funny? Think I'm selling. Playway has been hammered 15-60% down. Seems to find some consolidation here. So they have a special strategy. It's a good strategy. I like the strategy. So the strategy basically making those thief simulator, those auto simulator games, mechanic simulator, all of those games. So good strategy, make a lot of games. That's what they do. So definitely Playway. I like that they find here some sort of consolidation. So, but hey, guys, I'm not even excluding that they might. I mean, just imagine. Playway, I have to look at the numbers. So I can't say a lot now, because the numbers here. If you look at this now, it doesn't look so bad. If balance sheet liabilities, 55 million liabilities, cash and short-term investments, cash flow negative, oh la la, cash from operation, cash from investing, cash from financing, net change in cash minus 37. But in the positive, does it mean the minus went up? Free cash flow 82 million. Yeah, more than the liabilities. Have to make a detailed video, I think, about Playway. So writing it down, it's noted, my friends. CI Games, I think I had already 11-bit studios. So I mean, I made a lot of videos about 11-bit studios. So this happens if people are not happy. If a big investor leaves the boat, this happens, my friends. So this is the max chart, and it's a terrible chart. This is now in euro, actually. This is a terrible chart. So we almost here at the lowest point before 2021. However, in the short term, you can make money. Here's the chart in zloty. So that's the better chart. I mean, let's see if it consolidates a little bit. So it consolidates a bit like here over average volume in this direction. So it looks like look, it stopped basically where it has stopped in 2020. So there I had my order in 300. Yeah, I had my orders in, so I bought stocks actually where other people would probably put their stop loss. I'm waiting for a little consolidation, but I wanted to buy some more 11-bit because I think it's not a bad company. Ubisoft. That's in dollar terms. Ubisoft in dollar terms. Still looks terrible, even in dollar terms. All right, guys. So long video. I hope you enjoyed this, giving you some information, some charts, and all of this about my gaming industry stock portfolio. 30 minutes, guys. So I hope you watched it fully. If you watch this fully, then also check out some of my other videos. And if you're not subscribed yet and you watch my video fully, then please subscribe to my channel, because I have to reach my next goal, 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, my goal is to get this little channel monetized actually for this year. So that's my big goal now. So if we can achieve this together, so I promise you I can bring you even more awesome content and some specific content, some more investor specific content. But I should probably do as well, maybe some philosophy investor content. So I know this is something a lot of people like as well. But for now, it's a gaming industry, a niche channel. So if I manage actually to get this niche channel monetized, wow, this would be so awesome, guys. So thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.